Virgo, you are up for the June money energy reading. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. Podcasts carried everywhere. As for the reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. I titled this, The Stage is Yours for the Taking. And this is based off of the cards that came out. So I pre-pulled the cards now to expedite the reading. First card that came out from the Oracle deck, Michael Jordan. It says, reach for the highest vertical jump. Metaphorically is fine. Trademark your trademarks. So for some of you that are in business, definitely consider trademarking your stuff, copywriting your stuff. Copyright and trademark are two different things. Look up the difference if you don't know. Also, it says, make an old habit to try something new. Meaning that if you've been in your comfort zone, you will need to step out of your comfort zone. For some of you, you may not want to take center stage. You may not be used to being on center stage. But there may come a moment where you will have to take it. And honestly, I feel like some of you want to take center stage. Again. And also with Michael Jordan, because the next card that I'm about to bring up talks about putting in the work. So we can discuss that too. But Michael Jordan also put in the work. It was, I think it's like 3,000 shots he made or something like that. You'll have to look this up. It's like 3,000 shots that was made. And I think he got 1,000 out of them or something like that. But what the point of that is, because it's always brought up, is that he missed more shots than he made. But had he not done all of the shots, had he not taken all of the shots that he had taken, then the shots that he actually made would have been lower. So you have to put in that work and do that. And that is what this card is talking about. The next oracle card is J.K. Rowling. And it says, a stroke of genius requires a slog of follow-up. There's no magic spell for doing the work. If you make a name for yourself, why stop at one? What this is saying is that, again, you have to put in the work, but also, and it's kind of interesting that J.K. Rowling, for those who don't know, this is the author of the Harry Potter series and deals with magicians and magic. And it's kind of interesting because your ruling planet is Mercury, which in the tarot deck, which I'm surprised the card didn't come out, is the magician. And the magician has everything that they need to make it happen. This is also saying, don't box yourself into doing just one thing. Don't feel like, oh, I just have to be this. This is sort of an example of when it says, if you make a name for yourself, why stop at one? It's sort of like, why be known for just this one thing when you can be known for many things? It's sort of like Jennifer Lopez. She's known as being a singer. She's also known as being an actress. She's known as being a producer. She's known as being an entrepreneur because she has all the perfumes and everything else. She's also, because she's directed too. So she's also known as a director. There's so many things that she has done. She has many name titles. That's what this is talking about. You may be good at cooking. Okay, great. So you're opening your own restaurant. But maybe there's something else you can do. Maybe like Lisa Vanderpump, because you know Vanderpump Rules is about her restaurant. It's a reality show. So not only is she a restaurant owner, she's a content producer and also a reality TV show star as well. So it's just like, you don't have to stop at one thing. Now, let's go ahead and get into the clarification. There's going to be a lot of attention for those who take advantage of this energy. Because the first card that came out was the Six of Wands. And this is about recognition. This is about victory. This is also about moving forward. Receiving credit where it's due. And on this particular card, I'm using the Monopoly deck. It says Moment of Glory Garden. So yeah, your moment of glory is what this is. And then the Queen of Wands came out. And with the Queen of Wands, that is a very, very magnetic energy. The Queen of Wands is always the center of attention. Not because she tries to be, again, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Not because she tries to be, she just is because she's the Queen of Wands. It's just, she's very, very, her energy is just very infectious. It's like once you are in the energy of the Queen of Wands, you can't help but get caught up in that energy. Now, next card to come out is the Three of Cups, celebration. Again, that makes sense because the Six of Wands came out. So obviously there's something you will want to celebrate if things are going well. So keep that in mind. Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could have these signs in your chart, or you could be dealing with some of these signs. Next card was the Nine of Wands. And this is known as the Wounded Warrior, but also somebody who's worked really hard, who has set boundaries too, but also is standing their ground. Again, it takes a lot of work. I feel for all of this recognition, for all of this celebration, this is what you had to go through, was the Nine of Wands energy. And then finally, with the Eight of Cups, leaving it all behind, meaning that one thing I just heard, the life that you once knew is no more. Meaning that who you once were after this success, things are changing. And the old life is gone. It's sort of like you've left that. And then at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles, which is independence. This is being financially stable. This is being self-sufficient. This is Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And also pre-Empress energy as well. I also feel too with this Nine of Pentacles energy, once you finally crossed over that hump, once you've gotten that recognition, the hard work is partly out of the way. And don't get me wrong, you'll still have to work hard. But I feel like once you get past a certain level, money will come in a little bit easier. Because I'm thinking of like royalties and stuff like that. Is what I'm thinking of, where you're making money based off of previous work is what you're doing. So yeah, I really see good energy here. But again, you have to put in the work. You have to be willing to step out. You can't stop. You can't quit. You have to be inventive, so on and so forth. Trademark your stuff, copyright your stuff, make sure everything is good. And the stage is yours. All right, so that is your message. KIRWKC.com. Until next time, Virgo, be blessed.